So, hey guys, another video today. I know I'm wearing the same shirt and all that. I even have the same water bottle, like I just filmed the last video 10 minutes ago. I checked over it and stuff like that. And, uploaded it. Either way, I like to talk to you about... crap. Okay, top 5 small forwards in the league, because I'm going to do this top 5 series. I'm going to try to do an episode maybe once every day or 2 days. And I'm just going to start out with the easiest one. Because it's pretty generic. Pretty easy list in my opinion. Excuse me. Nice. Good job, Nathan. Either way. Number 1 small forward is LeBron James. For obvious reasons, he's had many MVPs. He's won 3 titles. I believe all of them he was the title MVP. And he's been to 7 NBA Finals, 6 in a row. He's the greatest player currently in the nation. So that almost automatically makes him the best small forward in this position. That does. But, so yeah. Alright, number 2. And by the way, I'm trying to make this video quick. Number 2, Kawhi Leonard. Yeah, whenever I start out with the or whatever, I bet a lot of people were expecting Kevin Durant, but he'll be really reduced. I mean, don't get me wrong, he'll still be a great small forward, but Kawhi Leonard is, especially without Tim Duncan there, I mean, then again, I don't know if he really started, but either way, Kawhi Leonard, great small forward. He's best defensive player in the league, and he was number 5 on MVP votings this year, and he's definitely getting up there, and he's only, what, 25, 26? Exactly. I think he's the number 2 small forward. Number 3 small forward is Kevin Durant. Great shooter. Probably the best shooting small forward in the league. Yeah, he has very nice range. He can pass it decently. And he even has pretty good defense at times. Not the same as Kawhi or LeBron, but he can still play defense at some points. Number 4, Paul George. Paul George. Paul George is, I believe, the youngest of this group of small forwards, and is the most definitely underrated. A lot of people don't realize that he is one of the best players in the league, but because he is on a team like the Pacers, where, no offense, guys like Monte Ellis and people like that, but Paul George is kind of carrying you guys. But now they have Jeff Teague. And they got another good addition. I forgot who it was. But either way, Indiana Pacers are getting better. And so with that, I think Paul George being underrated will decrease more. And I think he's a great shooter. He can hit threes easily. He's probably the second best three-point shooter in this group, next to Kevin Durant, and he's an excellent lockdown defender. And number 5, I had to really think about this, but I guess you could say not really, because I wasn't entirely sure about him, but then again, once I actually thought about it, I finally decided that Carmelo Anthony does fit the spot. Carmelo Anthony was drafted the same year as LeBron, but he wasn't coming out of high school, he was coming out of college playing for Syracuse. I think he is only a year or 2 older than LeBron, but he's still getting up there in age, and that was the main thing. I was trying to think, are there any small forwards that are young, like Nicholas Batum or Giannis Antetokounmpo, that I thought would be better? But I think he's fine in this spot. And Carmelo, great shooter, and honestly, you don't really see it that much with the Knicks about his leadership. But you definitely see it in the Olympics. This year being, no offense Carmelo, but probably his last Olympics. I mean, he's already been in a lot, but yeah, he's a very good leader on the court. He's a great shooter. And I don't know how much of a defender he is, but again, he's a really good shooter. And so I think that makes up for it, because nowadays small forwards are looked toward to for offense mainly, versus being a kind of neutral, maybe even a passing forward, And that was pretty quick for me. So, Sabra.